Small rapper gang.
What up, small rapper gang? This is interesting to me. This is so interesting.
It's your boy
Drake, bro, if you see this, bro.
Oh man.
I never talk about Drake on this channel. I never talk about Drake. This was genius. I'm gonna tell you guys why this was incredibly genius and how you can use the same strategy that Drake used to not only make all this money and to really get some more buzz going, but this is something that artists can really learn from, that you need to learn from this. Smart ass move, smart ass team. Oh, this motherfucker jumping through the loopholes with this one, Drake. You sneaky smart motherfucker. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all about to get smart. I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper.
Yeah.
Check me out on Instagram, almost 300,000 on there, 105,000, 106,000 on my other YouTube channel. We're growing like crazy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all about to get smarter. Right at the intro.
I do this full time, bitch. I do this full time.
Every day.
Stay up on my grind, bitch.
All day.
Stay up on my grind. I do this full time, bitch.
And when I say this is genius, I'm not even talking about the tracks. I don't listen to Drake. I have not listened to this album.
All right.
And I probably will not listen to this album. It's just not me. But you can still learn key things from things like this, just watching it happen. And I already knew this was gonna happen, and I knew this was the reason why he was releasing a double album. I already knew this. And now to see the results, I actually wrote this script a couple days ago before the album even came out, but then it came out and it did exactly what I knew it was going to do because I knew why he did this. And you guys are gonna learn in this video today. If you're an artist, you're gonna love this, okay? Check this out. Number one, most albums only have 12 to 18 songs, okay? Generally, you know, sometimes it only has like 12, 14 songs, you know, nowadays, really, because it's a singles market, it's a singles game, right? Well, here's the thing, because of the new rules and the way that you get certified, you get certifications for platinum records and gold records, they include streams, okay? So, think about this. Instead of having 12 to 14 songs, you release a double album, it's all one album. You have 25 songs, it's almost like 2 albums. So what's that mean, my friends? When everybody's paying attention to you, when you know there's 20 million people at least that are about to listen to your new album because they can stream it for free, maybe hear a couple ads, you're gonna get twice the streams. They wanna hear all the songs. So it's like they're listening to not one album, you're getting double the streams because they're listening to double the amount of songs, like there's 2 albums. And that's how he did this. This is smart. This is a loophole that they're probably going to need to fix, which probably won't be fixed for a long time. But Drake is using a loophole in order to get the certifications and get more streams. Now, I had expected and projected personally that he was gonna get around 500 million streams first week. Okay, on Apple Music alone, he did 170 million streams first day. Right? Think about that. Then, but there's something I didn't take into account, I'll talk about that in a second. Then on Spotify, he got 132 million. Dude made $1.2 million just off those 2 streaming platforms first day, okay? Now here's the thing, I also didn't take into account this, is how somebody will listen to a song. Remember when you first go through an album, you kind of like jump through the song? I didn't take those streams into account. If there's 25 songs, much more likely that somebody's gonna click to a song for 30 seconds, which counts as a stream, and then go to the next one for 30 seconds and it counts as a stream, and then eventually, you know, they'll go through the whole album pretty much, or find a couple of the ones that are golden nuggets to them, that they feel like listening to at the time, but then they go back. So he's getting even more streams from that being a factor of how we actually listen and take in our music and, you know, consume our music nowadays. Oh, look, he broke Post Malone's record, or he's going to break his record. You know, Post Malone around 500 million streams first week. He's easily gonna do that. He's easily gonna do that. Now, how can you utilize this as a strategy if you're an upcoming music artist in order to make more money? Well, think about this. It used to be a thing where if you were gonna put more records, more songs on an album, when somebody was going to buy the album, it felt like they were getting more if they spent, you know, the $9.99 or the $11.99 for the album. I'm getting 18 songs, it's worth it. But if an album only had 10, 12 songs, you're like, you know, you still feel like, oh, I'm still gonna buy it, but I don't feel like I'm getting as much. Well, nowadays, it's free though. You're streaming. Your payment is your time and listening to an ad that they're selling and putting in front of you. So now it's okay though for you to release a bunch of tracks on an album. If you release, look, this may be a change. People may not be releasing albums anymore that have 14 songs. What we might start seeing now, because of this album actually doing this and it actually being proven that it works, especially if you're an artist that gets to a level where you have enough buzz where you know that your fans are gonna listen to every song, you now can damn near consider releasing an entire project And even putting on there some of your throwaway songs that were still good. They were good. You're like, I like these, but they're not as cohesive as you wanted them to be with the album. But that's okay, because what else were you gonna do with them, right? Now you can have, I got 10 bangers. All right. Right? And I got 10 for the B-side that are like, these are okay, you know, and you can call it a B-side, because that's how we determine it. Like when I'm in the studio we're making songs, we're like, yo, this A-side. It's okay, it's a B-side song. It's still releasable. That's the thing. You can easily put 25 songs out, because when you make an album, generally you'll make 50 to 100 records, right? And then you keep, like, you got the hottest ones, you know, you had 10 of those, and then you can probably get about 15 that you're like, I really like these. I wish they could have just been a little bit better, but they came out great. And now you can do that, right? You release 25 songs, and if you have an actual audience that's willing to listen to all the songs, like they are for Drake, because you have a hardcore fan base, maybe not that massive, but you have a hardcore fan base of people willing to listen. You have 1,000 people willing to listen, that's 25,000 streams. Okay? Think about that. Plus everybody doing that, you're making your money and everything else like that. That is freaking amazing. That's fantastic. This now gives us and shows us that it's almost okay to like release our extra records. Because I'm assuming, I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm assuming a lot of those records, they're not all smashes. They're probably all good. But exactly how I explained it. Probably 10 of them are bangers, the rest of them are like, okay, cool, I could vibe with this. But he's making the money off of it. He's getting the streams off of it. He's getting paid off of it. And he also gives more content for people to consume, which is another thing, because then he gets to take these, make them into lyric videos and put them out on YouTube, okay? And he also gets to say more, because all the records are probably saying something. So he could have records that aren't that amazing, but they're saying things in the records that are gonna allow him to add controversy or buzz to the marketing campaign that he currently has going. Okay, so that's what we can learn from this. At least that's what I'm learning from this, is that it almost makes us allowed to release B-side songs and make more money from it, because it's just releasing more content. Not everything has to be amazing anyways. People don't always expect amazing from you. No one's perfect, and no one only makes hit songs. Okay? We're not in that day and age. You need to release as much content as you can to your fans. It would be amazing if you were capable of drip feeding this slowly but surely, but that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, Drake, that was genius. Fuck you, sneaky bastard. I'm Rob Level, music artist. I own a social media marketing agency. I own Smart Rapper, where I teach artists. You know, we're growing by like 15,000 subscribers a month right now. Please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And also, I teach a word of the day every day. Check out, and I have this little theme song with my car in it and shit like that. Check this out. You're gonna learn today. Please hit that like button. Please hit subscribe. Please comment, and hope you learned something today. Here's the word of the day.
I got this right here, man. It's time for word of the day. New words you can say, new words for your rhymes and for your wordplay. By the time you leave this video, you'll be smarter than you was before.
This is so stupid. What up, y'all? Word of the day today is opportune. It means, you know, something happening at an appropriate time. And for instance, this is a great example for me, because I always get stuff when it's on sale. You not find me paying full price. I used to be broke, right? This jacket right here, $900. Opportune, $600.
Smart.